spiritual IV. In the middle of the week, with the word once more. If you feel a little weak, this is spiritual IV.
Hello, everyone. We welcome you to another episode of Spiritual IV, where today we're going to be discussing gold tried in the fire. And that's a topic that's close to my heart. And so I wonder if Stan would bring up, my super producer Stan would bring up Revelation 3:18, where it reads, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, so that thou mayest see. And we see here that this gold that God is speaking of in Revelation, he's talking to the church at Laodicea, and that's that thunder and lightning here in Tampa, Florida, that's raining outside the thunder and lightning capital of the United States. But anyway, besides that, God is talking, and Jesus particularly, because it's Jesus speaking here in Revelation. It's Jesus speaking, and he's saying the church of Laodicea is rich. It's got properties. It's done well. All these things. However, when you're really at its heart, it's naked and wretched, and is about to be exposed. And he says, look, if you really wanted to move forward here, what you need to do is buy of me gold tried in the fire. Let's go back to that text again. I want to point out a few things and share our point today. It says, why? That thou mayest be rich. Not just necessarily financially rich, but let me tell you something. Our health is our wealth, right? And it talks about white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, that we'll be covered, and that the shame of our nakedness, of our mistakes, of our failures, of whatever it is, of our blindness does not appear, and anoint our eyes with eye salve, so that we may see. And so I as I studied this, and I said, Lord, show me what this is. What is this gold tried in the fire? And he said, you remember when you decided to practice kindness with your family. Remember when you decided to practice patience with your colleagues, and patience with your family, and with even the stranger. You remember when you decided to practice humility and long suffering and these sorts of things. God said, that's that gold tried in the fire. That's that gold that has been purified. And he's saying, buy of me that, because that is what's going to last. That's what's going to supersede. That's what's going to allow us to have an experience different than any experience we have ever had. So I want to encourage somebody today in these few minutes. This is one of the shortest we've done this new season. Probably will end up being one of the shortest. I want to encourage you, buy of God gold tried in the fire. Something about that purchase price. Let me tell you something about that purchase price. And that lightning struck right on time. That purchase price is actually free. He's giving it away. Gold tried in the fire. Let me tell you something. When I decided to use kindness in my relationship, with my wife, I decided to be kind. Let me tell you something. It took some time, but it paid off, where the responses came back in kind. And so I'm just grateful to God. I want to thank him for all he's done. And I want to encourage you today to buy that gold tried in fire. God bless you. And I'll see you next week on another episode of Spiritual IV.
In the middle of the week, with the word